Your mind is your greatest weapon. This powerful truth highlights the importance of mastering your thoughts to navigate life's challenges with calm and clarity. Imagine facing difficulties not with anxiety or anger, but with a steady, thoughtful response. This is the essence of controlling your mind. Perception shapes reality. By training yourself to see events clearly and without bias, you take control of your reactions. This means focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and attitudes, rather than being overwhelmed by external circumstances. This approach empowers you to handle life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. It's about creating a space between stimulus and response, where you can choose your reaction wisely. By mastering this inner strength, you unlock the true potential of your mind. Ready to embark on this journey of mental mastery? Let's dive in and discover how to harness this incredible power together. Recognize what you can control. The foundation of Stoic philosophy lies in the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. Epictetus said, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." This principle teaches us to focus our energy on our thoughts, actions, and responses rather than on external events or the behavior of others. By accepting that we cannot control everything, we reduce unnecessary stress and frustration, allowing us to maintain inner peace. Understanding what is within our control begins with introspection. Take time to reflect on your daily life and identify situations that cause you stress or anxiety. Ask yourself whether these situations are within your control. If they are not, practice letting go of the need to influence them. This mental shift can be liberating, as it frees you from the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable. The Stoics believed that our emotions are rooted in our judgments about events. When we perceive something as harmful or unfair, we experience negative emotions. By changing our judgments, we can change our emotional responses. For example, instead of viewing a traffic jam as a source of frustration, see it as an opportunity to practice patience or listen to a favorite podcast. This reframing helps us control our reactions and maintain a calm mind. Another aspect of recognizing what we can control is focusing on our own actions and attitudes. Instead of worrying about how others will behave or how events will unfold, concentrate on how you can respond in alignment with your values. This proactive approach empowers you to act with integrity and purpose, regardless of external circumstances. By consistently choosing virtuous actions, you strengthen your ability to control your mind and emotions. Accepting the limits of your control also means embracing uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, and the Stoics understood that trying to foresee every outcome is futile. By accepting that some things are beyond our control, we can focus on adapting and responding effectively to whatever comes our way. This flexibility reduces anxiety and helps us remain resilient in the face of challenges. Finally, by recognizing what we can control, we cultivate a sense of inner tranquility. When we stop trying to control external events and focus on our own responses, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of living a life of virtue and wisdom. This shift in perspective not only enhances our mental well-being, but also leads to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Practice mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness is a cornerstone of controlling your mind and is deeply rooted in Stoic practice. It involves being fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice helps create a mental space between stimulus and response, allowing for more thoughtful and deliberate actions. By cultivating mindfulness, we can better manage our thoughts and emotions, leading to a more controlled and composed mind. To practice mindfulness, start with simple daily routines. Pay full attention to everyday activities such as eating, walking, or brushing your teeth. Focus on the sensations, sounds, and smells involved in these actions. This attentiveness helps train your mind to stay present and reduces the tendency to drift into anxious or reactive thoughts. Over time, this practice builds the mental discipline needed to remain calm and focused. Meditation is another powerful tool for cultivating mindfulness. Regular meditation sessions can help quiet the mind and enhance your ability to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. During meditation, focus on your breath and gently bring your attention back whenever it wanders. This practice strengthens your capacity to stay present and to detach from negative or distracting thoughts. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to review your thoughts and actions. Consider how you responded to different situations and whether your responses were in line with your values. This reflective practice helps reinforce mindful awareness and encourages continual self-improvement. By regularly assessing your thoughts and actions, you become more adept at controlling your mind. Mindfulness also involves accepting your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. The Stoics taught that emotions are natural but should not dictate our actions. When you experience strong emotions, acknowledge them and understand their source, but do not let them control your behavior. This balanced approach allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, maintaining control over your mind. Lastly, practicing mindfulness can improve your overall well-being and resilience. When you are fully present, you are less likely to dwell on past regrets or future anxieties, which can sap your mental energy. Instead, you can focus on the here and now, making the most of each moment. This presence not only enhances your mental clarity and calm, but also enriches your experience of life, aligning with the Stoic ideal of living virtuously and wisely. Reframe your thoughts. Reframing your thoughts is a crucial Stoic technique for controlling your mind. The Stoics believed that our perception of events shapes our emotional responses, not the events themselves. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that obstacles and challenges can be viewed as opportunities for growth rather than setbacks. By changing the way we think about difficulties, we can transform our reactions and maintain a calm, controlled mind. To reframe your thoughts, start by identifying negative or unhelpful thought patterns. When you encounter a challenging situation, pay attention to your initial reactions and the stories you tell yourself about the event. Are you catastrophizing or assuming the worst? Challenge these thoughts by asking yourself if they are rational and if there might be another way to interpret the situation. This process of questioning and reframing helps shift your perspective to a more balanced and constructive outlook. Another important aspect of reframing is focusing on what you can learn from difficult experiences. Instead of seeing challenges as threats, view them as opportunities to develop resilience, patience, and wisdom. This mindset shift helps you approach problems with curiosity and a willingness to grow. By seeing obstacles as valuable lessons, you can transform your mindset and respond more effectively to life's challenges. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of gratitude in reframing our thoughts. Gratitude helps shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a more positive and appreciative mindset. Regularly practice gratitude by reflecting on the good things in your life, no matter how small. This practice not only improves your mood, but also builds mental resilience, making it easier to handle adversity with grace and composure. Visualization is another powerful tool for reframing your thoughts. The Stoics often practiced negative visualization, imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare themselves mentally. By confronting your fears in a controlled way, you can reduce their power over you and gain confidence in your ability to handle difficult situations. This practice helps you maintain perspective and avoid being overwhelmed by anxiety or fear. Lastly, surround yourself with positive influences to support your efforts in reframing your thoughts. Engage with people who inspire and uplift you, and seek out resources that promote a constructive mindset. Books, podcasts, and seminars on Stoicism and positive psychology can provide valuable insights and encouragement. By immersing yourself in a supportive environment, you reinforce your commitment to controlling your mind and living according to Stoic principles. Cultivate emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks and maintain emotional balance, a fundamental principle in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that our emotions are within our control and that we can choose how to respond to external events. Building emotional resilience involves recognizing our triggers and developing strategies to manage our emotions effectively. This resilience helps us respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively to life's challenges. One of the first steps in cultivating emotional resilience is to understand and accept your emotions without letting them control you. The Stoics taught that emotions are natural responses to external stimuli, but should not dictate our actions. By acknowledging your feelings and understanding their origins, you can prevent them from overwhelming you. This self-awareness allows you to pause and consider your response, rather than reacting impulsively. Developing emotional resilience also requires practicing self-regulation. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and mindfulness can help manage emotional responses. These practices calm the mind and body, creating space for rational thinking and thoughtful decision-making. By regularly engaging in these techniques, you strengthen your ability to stay composed and centered even in stressful situations. Setting realistic expectations is another key aspect of emotional resilience. The Stoics emphasize the importance of accepting that life is full of uncertainties and challenges. By expecting difficulties and preparing yourself mentally, you reduce the impact of unexpected setbacks. This proactive mindset enables you to respond with greater equanimity and adaptability, viewing challenges as part of the natural flow of life. Seeking support from others is also crucial for building emotional resilience. The Stoics valued community and believed that mutual support is essential for resilience. Surrounding yourself with positive and encouraging people provides the strength and motivation needed to overcome challenges. Sharing your experiences and learning from others' perspectives can offer new insights and strategies for managing emotions. Finally, cultivating a sense of purpose and meaning strengthens emotional resilience. The Stoics believed that having a clear sense of purpose helps us stay focused and motivated during difficult times. By aligning your actions with your core values and long-term goals, you can maintain resilience and respond thoughtfully to setbacks. This sense of purpose provides a guiding light, helping you navigate life's challenges with wisdom and strength. In essence, emotional resilience enables you to live according to Stoic principles, maintaining control over your mind and emotions in the face of adversity. Reflect on your responses. Reflection is a cornerstone of Stoic practice and is essential for gaining control over your mind. The Stoics believed in the power of self-examination to cultivate wisdom and virtue. Seneca advised, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By taking time each day to reflect on your thoughts and actions, you can identify patterns in your behavior and areas for improvement. This practice helps reinforce positive behaviors and develop a deeper understanding of yourself, allowing for more intentional living. Reflection also involves acknowledging your successes and progress. It is important to recognize when you have responded well to challenges and acted in accordance with your values. This positive reinforcement encourages continued growth and builds confidence. By appreciating your progress, you cultivate a mindset of continuous improvement and resilience, reinforcing your ability to control your mind. Practicing self-compassion during reflection is crucial. The Stoics understood that growth is a gradual process and that perfection is unattainable. When reflecting on moments where you fell short, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Recognize that making mistakes is part of the learning process. This compassionate approach fosters a healthy mindset and encourages ongoing personal development. Lastly, use reflection as a tool for setting intentions for the future. Based on your reflections, identify specific goals for how you want to respond in similar situations moving forward. This proactive approach helps you mentally prepare for challenges and reinforces your commitment to intentional living. By setting clear intentions, you create a roadmap for personal growth and ensure that your actions align with your values and goals. In conclusion, reflecting on your responses is a powerful practice for gaining control over your mind. By regularly examining your thoughts and actions, aligning them with your values, and practicing self-compassion, you can foster continuous growth and intentional living. This reflective practice not only enhances self-awareness, but also aligns with the Stoic ideal of living a virtuous and fulfilling life. Embrace the power of choice. Embracing the power of choice is a fundamental Stoic principle that underscores our ability to shape our lives through our decisions. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, echoed this Stoic wisdom when he said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." By recognizing and exercising our power of choice, we can respond to life's challenges with intention and purpose, rather than reacting impulsively. The first step in embracing the power of choice is acknowledging that we always have a choice in how we respond to external events. The Stoics believed that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can control our attitudes and actions. This realization empowers us to take responsibility for our responses and to choose actions that align with our values and goals. By focusing on what we can control, we cultivate a sense of agency and resilience. Another key aspect of embracing the power of choice is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness helps us become aware of the space between stimulus and response, allowing us to pause and reflect before acting. This pause is crucial for making thoughtful choices rather than impulsive reactions. By practicing mindfulness regularly, we strengthen our ability to stay present and make deliberate decisions, even in the face of adversity. Embracing the power of choice also involves cultivating a growth mindset. The Stoics believed that every challenge is an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. By viewing difficulties as chances to learn and develop, we can make choices that foster our personal and emotional growth. This mindset encourages us to embrace challenges with curiosity and determination, turning obstacles into stepping stones for success. Another important component is aligning our choices with our core values. The Stoics emphasized the importance of living a virtuous life, guided by principles such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By making choices that reflect these values, we ensure that our actions are consistent with our beliefs and aspirations. This alignment brings a sense of integrity and fulfillment as we live in accordance with our true selves. Embracing the power of choice also means accepting the consequences of our decisions. The Stoics taught that taking responsibility for our choices is essential for personal growth. By owning our actions and their outcomes, we learn from our experiences and become more resilient. This accountability strengthens our character and builds trust in ourselves and our decision-making abilities. Finally, the power of choice brings freedom and empowerment. When we realize that we have the ability to choose our responses, we free ourselves from the tyranny of external events. This freedom allows us to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and grace. By embracing our power of choice, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of a life well lived, grounded in wisdom, intentionality, and inner strength. Cultivate self-discipline. Self-discipline is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and essential for controlling your mind. The Stoics believed that mastering one's desires and impulses leads to a more focused and fulfilling life. Epictetus stated, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Cultivating self-discipline empowers us to live intentionally, aligning our actions with our values and long-term goals, rather than being driven by immediate gratification. To cultivate self-discipline, start by setting clear goals and priorities. The Stoics encourage defining what truly matters and focusing efforts on those areas. By having a clear sense of purpose, we can direct our energy effectively, avoiding distractions that lead us astray. This clarity helps us stay committed to our path, even when faced with temptations or challenges. Developing good habits is another key aspect of self-discipline. The Stoics understood that our daily actions shape our character and future. Establish routines and practices that support your goals, such as regular exercise, healthy eating, and consistent efforts toward your objectives. These habits reinforce self-discipline and make it easier to maintain over time. Self-discipline also involves practicing moderation. The Stoics valued balance and believed that excess in any form can be detrimental. By moderating our desires and behaviors, we prevent overindulgence and maintain control over our lives. This practice helps us avoid the pitfalls of instant gratification and fosters long-term satisfaction and well-being. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in self-discipline. The Stoics taught that being aware of our thoughts and emotions allows us to make conscious choices rather than reacting impulsively. By cultivating mindfulness, we can recognize when we are tempted to deviate from our goals and choose a more disciplined response. This awareness strengthens our self-control and reinforces our commitment to our values. Finally, self-discipline requires patience and persistence. The Stoics believed that true progress comes from consistent, sustained effort over time. This means being patient with ourselves and our journey, understanding that setbacks are part of the process. By persevering through challenges and maintaining our discipline, we build resilience and achieve lasting success. In essence, self-discipline aligns us with the Stoic ideal of living a life of virtue and purpose. Embrace the practice of negative visualization. Negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, is a Stoic exercise that involves imagining the worst-case scenarios to prepare mentally and emotionally for potential challenges. By contemplating adverse events, we can reduce our fear of the unknown and enhance our resilience. This practice helps us appreciate what we have and strengthens our ability to face difficulties with equanimity. To practice negative visualization, take time to think about what could go wrong in various aspects of your life. Imagine losing your job, experiencing a serious illness, or facing the death of a loved one. While this might seem grim, the purpose is not to dwell on negativity, but to prepare your mind for potential hardships. This preparation allows you to face real challenges with greater composure and strength. Negative visualization also enhances gratitude. By contemplating the loss of things we often take for granted, we develop a deeper appreciation for them. This heightened sense of gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we already possess, fostering contentment and reducing the desire for more. This practice aligns with the Stoic principle of valuing what we have rather than longing for what we do not. Another benefit of negative visualization is that it helps us build emotional resilience. When we regularly confront our fears in a controlled manner, we become less intimidated by them. This mental rehearsal reduces the shock and emotional impact of adverse events, making it easier to respond thoughtfully and maintain our equilibrium when they occur. This resilience is a key aspect of Stoic wisdom and strength. Practicing negative visualization also aids in better decision-making. By considering potential setbacks and obstacles, we can develop more comprehensive and realistic plans. This foresight helps us navigate challenges more effectively and prevents us from being caught off guard. By anticipating difficulties, we can respond proactively rather than reactively, maintaining control over our circumstances. Negative visualization fosters a sense of humility and acceptance. The Stoics believed that recognizing the impermanence and unpredictability of life helps us accept the things we cannot change. This acceptance reduces anxiety and frustration, allowing us to focus on what is within our control. By embracing this practice, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with the natural flow of life. Finally, negative visualization can lead to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. When we acknowledge the possibility of loss and hardship, we are reminded of the preciousness of our current moments and relationships. This awareness encourages us to live more fully, cherish our experiences, and act in accordance with our values. In essence, negative visualization helps us live a life of intentionality, gratitude, and resilience, embodying the Stoic principles of wisdom and virtue. Practice voluntary discomfort. Voluntary discomfort is a powerful Stoic exercise designed to build mental and emotional resilience. By deliberately exposing ourselves to discomfort, we learn to endure hardships with greater ease and grace. Seneca advised, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" Practicing voluntary discomfort strengthens our ability to handle life's inevitable challenges and reduces our fear of adversity. To practice voluntary discomfort, start by incorporating small challenges into your daily routine. This could include taking cold showers, fasting, or sleeping without your usual comforts. These controlled experiences of discomfort help condition your mind and body to handle more significant hardships. By voluntarily facing discomfort, you build confidence in your ability to cope with difficult situations, making real-life challenges seem less daunting. Voluntary discomfort also helps you appreciate what you have. By temporarily giving up certain comforts, you gain a renewed sense of gratitude for them. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already possess, fostering a sense of contentment and reducing the desire for unnecessary luxuries. Gratitude is a key Stoic virtue that enhances your overall well-being and resilience. Additionally, practicing voluntary discomfort develops self-discipline. The Stoics believed that self-control is essential for a virtuous life. By willingly enduring discomfort, you strengthen your willpower and ability to make choices that align with your values, even when they are difficult. This discipline extends to other areas of your life, helping you stay committed to your goals and maintain a balanced, intentional lifestyle. Another important aspect of voluntary discomfort is that it prepares you for unexpected hardships. Life is unpredictable, and being unprepared for adversity can lead to unnecessary suffering. By regularly practicing discomfort, you create a mental and emotional buffer against unforeseen challenges. This proactive approach helps you respond to difficulties with calmness and composure, rather than panic and distress. Voluntary discomfort also teaches you to detach from material possessions and external conditions. The Stoics emphasize that true happiness comes from within, not from external sources. By deliberately experiencing discomfort, you learn to find contentment independent of your circumstances. This detachment reduces your reliance on external factors for happiness, fostering inner peace and stability. Finally, practicing voluntary discomfort fosters a sense of humility and resilience. It reminds you of your own strength and capacity to endure hardships. This awareness builds self-confidence and a resilient mindset, helping you face life's challenges with courage and grace. By embracing voluntary discomfort, you align yourself with the Stoic ideals of wisdom, self-discipline, and inner tranquility. Align with nature. Aligning with nature is a fundamental Stoic principle that emphasizes living in harmony with the natural order of the world. The Stoics believed that understanding and accepting the laws of nature leads to a more fulfilling and virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Live in agreement with nature." This means recognizing our place in the universe and living in accordance with its principles. The first step in aligning with nature is understanding that we are part of a larger whole. The Stoics taught that everything in the universe is interconnected and that we should act in ways that contribute to the common good. By seeing ourselves as integral parts of the larger system, we can make choices that benefit not only ourselves, but also others and the world around us. This perspective fosters a sense of responsibility and encourages us to live more sustainably and ethically. Another aspect of aligning with nature is accepting the natural cycles of life. The Stoics believed that everything follows a natural order, including birth, growth, decay, and death. By accepting these cycles, we can approach life's changes and challenges with greater equanimity. This acceptance reduces resistance and stress, allowing us to flow more harmoniously with life's rhythms. Embracing the natural cycles helps us develop resilience and adaptability. Living in accordance with nature also involves embracing simplicity. The Stoics valued a simple and frugal lifestyle, free from excess and unnecessary desires. By focusing on what is essential and natural, we can eliminate distractions and live more purposefully. This simplicity fosters contentment and clarity, helping us align our actions with our true values and goals. It also reduces the mental clutter that often comes with material excess. Another key aspect of aligning with nature is developing a deep respect for the environment. The Stoics believed in taking care of the natural world as an extension of ourselves. By practicing environmental stewardship and sustainability, we honor the interconnectedness of all life. This respect for nature enhances our sense of responsibility and connection to the world around us. It also aligns with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with the larger order of things. Aligning with nature also means listening to our inner nature. The Stoics encouraged us to cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, which are inherent to our human nature. By developing these virtues, we align ourselves with the natural order and live in accordance with our highest potential. This inner alignment leads to a more authentic and meaningful life. Finally, aligning with nature brings a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. When we live in harmony with the natural world and our own inner nature, we experience a deep sense of belonging and purpose. This alignment reduces internal conflict and fosters a state of inner tranquility. By aligning with nature, we achieve the Stoic ideal of a life well lived, rooted in harmony with the universe and our true selves. Embrace the practice of memento mori. Memento mori, or remember you must die, is a Stoic practice that encourages us to reflect on our mortality. This reflection is not meant to be morbid, but rather to inspire a more purposeful and meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." By contemplating the impermanence of life, we can focus on what truly matters and make the most of our time. To practice memento mori, Start by regularly reminding yourself of your mortality. This could be as simple as reflecting on it during meditation or keeping a symbol like a skull or an hourglass in your living space. These reminders help you keep perspective, prioritize your actions, and live more intentionally. By acknowledging that life is finite, you can avoid wasting time on trivial matters and instead focus on what brings true fulfillment. Another aspect of Memento Mori is fostering gratitude. Recognizing the fragility of life enhances our appreciation for the present moment and the people around us. It shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a deeper sense of gratitude and contentment. This practice helps us cherish our experiences and relationships, leading to a more enriched and meaningful life. Memento Mori also encourages us to act with integrity and urgency. Knowing that our time is limited can motivate us to align our actions with our values and goals. It helps us avoid procrastination and make decisions that reflect our true priorities. This sense of urgency is not about rushing, but about making deliberate choices that lead to a fulfilling and virtuous life. Reflecting on mortality can also reduce fear and anxiety. The Stoics believed that by facing the reality of death, we can diminish its power over us. This acceptance allows us to live more freely and courageously, unburdened by the fear of the unknown. It also helps us cope with loss and change, as we understand that these are natural parts of the human experience. Another important benefit of Memento Mori is fostering a sense of humility and compassion. Recognizing that everyone shares the same fate can deepen our empathy and connection with others. It reminds us of our shared humanity and encourages us to treat others with kindness and respect. This practice aligns with the Stoic ideal of living harmoniously within a community. Lastly, Memento Mori can lead to a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. By accepting the inevitability of death, we can focus on living authentically and fully. This acceptance helps us let go of unnecessary worries and live in alignment with our true selves. Embracing Memento Mori allows us to live each day with purpose and gratitude, embodying the Stoic principles of wisdom and virtue. Foster a sense of community and connection. The Stoics emphasized the importance of community and connection as essential components of a virtuous and fulfilling life. They believed that humans are inherently social beings and that our well-being is deeply intertwined with the well-being of others. Seneca stated, "No man is an island," highlighting the interconnectedness of all people. By fostering a sense of community and building meaningful connections, we can enhance our lives and contribute positively to the lives of others. To foster a sense of community, start by actively participating in social groups and activities that align with your interests and values. Whether it's joining a local club, volunteering, or participating in community events, engaging with others helps build a sense of belonging and support. These interactions provide opportunities for mutual growth and learning, enriching our lives and strengthening our social bonds. Another key aspect of fostering community is practicing empathy and compassion. The Stoics believed in treating others with kindness and understanding, recognizing that everyone is facing their own challenges. By listening actively and offering support, we can build deeper connections and create a more inclusive and supportive community. This practice not only benefits others, but also enhances our own sense of purpose and fulfillment. Fostering a sense of community also involves contributing to the greater good. The Stoics encouraged us to use our talents and resources to help others and make a positive impact. This could involve mentoring, sharing knowledge, or simply being there for someone in need. By focusing on how we can contribute, we shift our perspective from self-centered concerns to the well-being of the collective, aligning our actions with the Stoic ideal of living virtuously. Another important aspect is cultivating gratitude and appreciation within our relationships. Expressing gratitude for the people in our lives strengthens our connections and fosters a positive atmosphere. This practice helps us recognize the value of our relationships and encourages us to nurture and maintain them. By regularly showing appreciation, we build a more resilient and supportive community. Fostering a sense of community also requires setting healthy boundaries and practicing self-care. While it's important to be there for others, it's equally important to take care of our own well-being. The Stoics believed in maintaining a balance between helping others and looking after oneself. By setting boundaries and ensuring we have time for self-reflection and rejuvenation, we can engage more effectively and sustainably with our community. Lastly, fostering a sense of community and connection enhances our overall well-being and resilience. When we feel connected and supported, we are better equipped to handle life's challenges. These relationships provide emotional and practical support, helping us navigate difficulties with greater ease. By building and nurturing a strong sense of community, we align ourselves with the Stoic principles of wisdom, compassion, and mutual support, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Embrace acceptance and letting go. Acceptance and letting go are crucial aspects of Stoic philosophy, which emphasize the importance of understanding and embracing the natural flow of life. The Stoics believed that resisting reality only leads to suffering. Epictetus advised, "Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will, and then your life will flow well." By accepting what we cannot change and letting go of our need for control, we can achieve a state of inner peace and resilience. To practice acceptance, start by identifying areas in your life where you resist or struggle against reality. This could be a difficult relationship, a challenging job, or a personal limitation. Reflect on the extent to which you can influence these situations and distinguish between what you can control and what you cannot. Embrace the aspects beyond your control and focus on how you can respond to them constructively. This shift in mindset reduces stress and fosters a sense of tranquility. Letting go involves releasing attachments to specific outcomes and expectations. Often, our suffering comes from clinging to how we think things should be, rather than accepting them as they are. By letting go of these attachments, we free ourselves from unnecessary frustration and disappointment. This practice helps us remain adaptable and open to new possibilities, allowing life to unfold naturally. The Stoics believed that flexibility and acceptance lead to greater happiness and contentment. Acceptance and letting go also involve practicing forgiveness, both towards others and ourselves. Holding on to grudges or regrets can weigh us down and hinder our growth. By forgiving others for their mistakes and forgiving ourselves for our shortcomings, we release the emotional burden of resentment and guilt. This practice fosters inner peace and allows us to move forward with a lighter heart. Finally, embracing acceptance and letting go enhances our overall well-being and mental clarity. When we stop resisting reality and accept things as they are, we reduce stress and anxiety. This acceptance allows us to focus our energy on what truly matters and live more fully in the present moment. By practicing acceptance and letting go, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideals of wisdom, tranquility, and inner strength. Practice rational thinking and self-reflection. Rational thinking and self-reflection are essential practices in Stoic philosophy that help us control our minds and make better decisions. The Stoics believed that reason is our greatest asset and that we should use it to guide our thoughts and actions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By cultivating rational thinking and regularly reflecting on our experiences, we can develop greater clarity, wisdom, and self-mastery. To practice rational thinking, start by questioning your assumptions and beliefs. When faced with a decision or a challenge, ask yourself whether your thoughts are based on facts or influenced by emotions and biases. This critical examination helps you separate rational judgment from irrational fears or desires. By relying on logic and reason, you can make more informed and balanced decisions, leading to better outcomes. Another important aspect of rational thinking is considering different perspectives. The Stoics encourage broadening our viewpoints to gain a more comprehensive understanding of situations. This involves listening to others, seeking out diverse opinions, and being open to changing our minds. By considering multiple perspectives, we enhance our ability to think critically and avoid narrow-mindedness, leading to more thoughtful and effective responses. Self-reflection is a key practice for developing rational thinking and self-awareness. The Stoics believed in regularly examining our thoughts, actions, and motivations to ensure they align with our values and goals. Set aside time each day for reflection, reviewing your experiences, and considering what you did well and where you can improve. This habit of introspection helps you understand your behavior and thought patterns, fostering continuous growth and self-improvement. Practicing rational thinking also involves managing your emotions. The Stoics taught that emotions are natural, but should not control our actions. By acknowledging and understanding our emotions, we can prevent them from clouding our judgment. Techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing, and cognitive restructuring can help regulate emotions and maintain a rational mindset. This emotional regulation is essential for making clear-headed decisions and maintaining inner peace. Another aspect of rational thinking is setting realistic expectations. The Stoics emphasized the importance of aligning our expectations with reality to avoid unnecessary disappointment and frustration. By being realistic about what we can achieve and accepting the limitations of our control, we can approach life with a balanced and pragmatic attitude. This perspective helps us remain grounded and focused on what truly matters. Finally, practicing rational thinking and self-reflection leads to greater self-mastery and resilience. By consistently applying reason and examining our experiences, we develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and our motivations. This self-awareness enhances our ability to navigate life's challenges with wisdom and composure. Embracing rational thinking and self-reflection aligns us with the Stoic ideals of living a virtuous, thoughtful, and intentional life. Embrace the power of purpose. Having a clear sense of purpose is central to Stoic philosophy and essential for controlling your mind and living a fulfilling life. The Stoics believed that knowing and living in accordance with your purpose brings direction, motivation, and meaning to your actions. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "People who labor all their lives but have no purpose to direct every thought and impulse toward are wasting their time, even when hard at work." By embracing a strong sense of purpose, we align our actions with our core values and goals, leading to a more intentional and fulfilling life. To embrace the power of purpose, start by reflecting on your core values and passions. What matters most to you? What are you passionate about? Identify the principles that guide your life and the causes that inspire you. This self-awareness is the foundation for discovering your purpose. By understanding what drives you, you can set meaningful goals and direct your efforts towards achieving them. Once you have identified your purpose, integrate it into your daily life. Set specific, actionable goals that align with your overarching purpose. These goals should be challenging yet attainable, providing you with a clear direction and motivation. Break these goals into smaller, manageable tasks that you can work on daily. This approach ensures that you make consistent progress towards your purpose, keeping you focused and engaged. Embracing your purpose also involves maintaining a long-term perspective. The Stoics believed that living in alignment with your purpose requires patience and perseverance. Understand that meaningful achievements take time and effort. When faced with setbacks, remind yourself of your larger purpose and use it as a source of motivation. This perspective helps you stay resilient and committed even in the face of challenges. Another important aspect of living with purpose is aligning your actions with your values. The Stoics emphasized the importance of integrity and consistency in pursuing one's purpose. Ensure that your daily actions reflect your core values and contribute to your long-term goals. This alignment fosters a sense of coherence and fulfillment, as you know that you are living authentically and true to yourself. Practicing gratitude can also enhance your sense of purpose. Regularly reflect on the progress you have made and the opportunities you have. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have achieved, fostering a sense of appreciation and motivation. Gratitude helps you stay positive and committed to your purpose, even during challenging times. Lastly, sharing your purpose with others can amplify its impact. The Stoics believed in contributing to the greater good and helping others. By involving others in your journey and sharing your passions, you create a sense of community and mutual support. This collaboration not only enriches your own experience, but also inspires and motivates others. Embracing the power of purpose leads to a life of intention, fulfillment, and positive impact, aligning with the Stoic ideals of wisdom and virtue. Practice the art of patience. Patience is a crucial Stoic virtue that plays a significant role in controlling your mind and navigating life's challenges. The Stoics believed that patience allows us to endure difficulties with grace and maintain a calm and balanced mind. Seneca said, "No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen." By practicing patience, we develop resilience and the ability to stay focused on our long-term goals despite temporary setbacks. To cultivate patience, start by embracing a long-term perspective. Recognize that meaningful achievements and personal growth take time. When faced with challenges or delays, remind yourself that progress is often gradual. This perspective helps you stay calm and focused, reducing the stress and frustration that can arise from impatience. By accepting the natural pace of progress, you can maintain a steady and resilient mindset. Another important aspect of patience is managing your expectations. The Stoics taught that unrealistic expectations lead to unnecessary disappointment and frustration. Set realistic goals and timelines for yourself, understanding that setbacks are a natural part of any journey. By aligning your expectations with reality, you can approach challenges with greater equanimity and maintain your motivation. Practicing mindfulness can also enhance your patience. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice helps you become aware of impatient feelings as they arise and allows you to respond to them constructively. By cultivating mindfulness, you can develop greater self-control and the ability to remain calm and composed in the face of delays or difficulties. Patience also involves developing empathy and understanding towards others. The Stoics believed in treating others with kindness and compassion. When dealing with people who may test your patience, try to understand their perspective and the reasons behind their actions. This empathy helps you respond with compassion rather than frustration, fostering more positive and constructive interactions. Another key aspect of patience is focusing on the process rather than just the outcome. The Stoics emphasize the importance of engaging fully in the present moment and valuing the journey as much as the destination. By appreciating the small steps and daily efforts that contribute to your long-term goals, you can find satisfaction and motivation in the process itself. This approach reduces impatience and enhances your overall sense of fulfillment. Finally, practicing patience requires self-compassion. Recognize that developing patience is a gradual process and that setbacks and moments of impatience are part of the journey. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding when you fall short of your ideals. By practicing self-compassion, you can maintain a positive and resilient mindset, fostering continuous growth and self-improvement. Embracing the art of patience aligns you with the Stoic ideals of wisdom, tranquility, and inner strength. We've explored powerful Stoic lessons on controlling your mind, from recognizing what you can control and practicing mindfulness, to embracing purpose and cultivating patience. These timeless principles offer a roadmap to inner peace, resilience, and intentional living. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you can navigate challenges with greater wisdom and composure, ultimately leading a more fulfilling and virtuous life. Now here's where it gets interesting. How have these Stoic principles influenced your journey? Have you found particular techniques that resonate more deeply with you, or that have transformed your responses to life's challenges? Your insights and experiences are invaluable. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Let's create a community where we support each other in applying these Stoic teachings and growing together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more Stoic insights and practical lessons. Your engagement helps us reach more people who can benefit from these timeless philosophies. Together, we can continue this journey towards mastering our minds and living with greater purpose and peace. Your contributions make this journey richer, so let's keep the conversation going and learn from each other's experiences.